welcome to the Weekly Roundup from the Shorthand World Cup. I'm Carl Robinson. All in all, it's been a fairly successful week for Team SND, beginning it with victory in the news test and ending it by managing to keep a total of 8 players in the cup and plate. First things first, I think I speak for everyone when I wish those who took the shorthand exam on Thursday good luck on their results. Unfortunately, Jens could not attend because he was busy down at the local council getting planning permission. The quarterfinals have set up some juicy ties where some giant killings are bound to happen. In the cup, Team SND has managed to keep 3 out of the 5 players we had going into the second round. Considering we were guaranteed to be losing 1, this has to be seen as a good round. The standout tie was Tom Curran versus Jack Kennedy, and Mr. President dodged a bullet and made it through to the next round by 9 mistakes to 28. Kennedy will now play an intercourse tie against Charlotte from the full-timers. I confronted him on Thursday night about his victory and his quarter-final matchup.
So Jack beating Tom Curran in the last round, feelings on that?
It was a huge scalp's take, but it wasn't that close in the end. 9 errors, pretty proud, and I've almost got 1 foot in the final, you could say.
And of course you've got Charlotte in the next round. Have you done your prep work on her?
Yeah, I've done some prep work on it, you could say a lot, but
do you feel like you
I've got intimate knowledge of her shorthand ability.
Not sure what he found so funny. Also going strong in the cup is George the Postman, who celebrated his birthday with the confirmation of his win over Georgina in the George-Off. The next round for the Postman is against the dangerous Iona, who gets the nod of approval from Jack Travers. Iona is yet to make a mistake in the competition and has been dubbed as ice cold. I caught up with George to chat about this last round and against this Giants matchup.
So George, good result in the last round, 0 mistakes again. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I felt good. The last round was good against Georgina, and the round before that one it was Greg and I made 4 mistakes. And I remember I was quite nervous going into it, so I just made sure I kept handling that this time around. Went quite well. I came out with feeling quite good and I thought, yeah, potentially no mistakes. Yeah, happy to get that.
And of course the second round is against the dangerous Iona, who has 0 mistakes up to now, but she's always had the slower speed and she's always had home tie. So how are you feeling going ahead against this?
Excited, a little bit nervous. She's good, she's really good. Yeah, she keeps a cool head. She's like you say, 0 mistakes so far. She has gone at slightly slower speeds, but we know that she's one of their big guns. She got 0 at 100 this time, so I'm looking forward to trying it. I'm thinking I'm going to have to take her to a replay, 0 mistakes, but looking forward to it. Should be good.
I mean, psychologically, does that change it a lot? Because you know going into it, you're going to have to make no mistakes.
Not really, because I try and go into it thinking I want 0 mistakes anyway. Because I can do it in class, I've done it before, so I'm usually going in thinking, yeah, if I can get 0 mistakes, then it's up to the other person to get that as well. So mentally, it's the same as anything, but I just know that I'm going up against something that is very good.
Also still in the cup for Team SND is Harry 50 Shades of Grey, who did indeed manage to dominate Sam Dix by 22 to 48. His next victim will be against Sam Murray, where he will need to step up his game against a player who only got 2 mistakes in the last round. I caught up with Harry on Thursday.
So, against Sam Dix in the last round, any comments on him?
Nice name.
Okay. And of course, who have you got in the next round? Please remind us. Josh. How are you feeling about Josh in the next round?
He's quite good, so yeah.
Got four mistakes, didn't he? Around 4 mistakes?
Yeah, but 22 to 4, but you never know. On the day.
So you've kind of gone underneath the radar, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, I've been doing the roundups now for the past few weeks, and you've kind of gone underneath the radar. Do you think this kind of tag of underdog helps you in any way?
I don't know, I think I've had some hard games as well. Like Charlie wasn't easy, but it's in a way. But yeah.
Unfortunately, Ellen did get knocked out by Iona, but there is no shame to going out to someone who gets 0 mistakes. The plate was riddled with errors. Not counting the 2 results that were more than the other opponents, there was an average of 51 mistakes made by all participants. Team SND had 11 players, and although this has been whittled down to 5 for the quarter-finals, there were 3 ties that pitched fellow SND members against themselves. One of these was Dan Russ versus Loston, a tie which stayed true to the Austin Rikishi fight of 2000, where Austin won by 31 to 50. Loston will now play Teddy, who somehow managed to overpower myself. I just thought Teddy needed a confidence boost, so I deliberately got so wrong. I caught up with Loston on Thursday.
So you played down in the last round. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I was a little bit worried before, but he wasn't very confident, and at the end of the day, it was just a good part.
And of course you've got Teddy in the next round. Difficult opponent. I lost to him.
Doesn't mean much, does it, Carl? Yeah, I didn't really want Teddy, but he's open to taking bribes, he's erratic, he's ill quite often, so you never know. Yeah, at the moment I feel pretty confident.
Do you think you can win the competition?
I think that I can win the competition, but that's just because I'm still in it. I also think that Charlie is pretty strong. An Austin Charlie final will be pretty decent. I think that's what the fans want.
Do you think your name is inhibiting you to winning?
I've won 2 on the bounce now, so I'm pretty sure I should be a Winston.
Also through to the next round is Charlie, who, after his bye against Deepak, will now play Faye. I had a long chat with Charlie on his chances in the plays, and he had this to say.
So, Charlie, talk about the last round.
Easy.
Okay, and your next round against Faye, how are you feeling?
Got it covered.
Nice.
At least the man gets more words in his shorthand. In some more good news, the bulge is through. He shaded his match 64 to 68. This man has the total package and faces Jay in the next round. She beat TDK in the last round and made 68 errors, so go on the bulge. Bamwell continues to win Aaron's matches for him as he overcame Sam Meadows. So there is some justice for Jens. Aaron now plays Lauren, who beats one of S&D's favourites, Raj, in the last round. Another favourite out of the competition is Harry Reardon. These are 2 massive surprises, and I don't want to call a new favourite for the plate because it is clearly a bad omen. Charlie. And that's all from your weekly roundup. Good luck to those still in the competition, and join us next week for more from the Shorthand World Cup.